Dear friend, I wish I could tell you otherwise. I wish I could tell you that people pay attention to what they say. I wish I could tell you that people understand the consequences of their words. I wish I could tell you that they understand the pain and turmoil they cause. I'm sorry, but I would be lying. They do not. At least, most do not.
Some are simply unaware of the weight their words carry. Others speak without thinking, never stopping to consider the hurt they cause. Often, their cruelty is born from wounds they themselves have endured. It has little to do with you, and everything to do with pain they have yet to confront. They simply continue that cycle of pain, passing it on to others.
Others are too arrogant to consider the impact of their words. They use free speech or fighting for their rights as permission to wound others without consequence. Their standard is often simple. If it is not against the law, then they can say it. They prefer to do the bare minimum. But people are not made of stone. People are made of feelings, just as much as they are made of flesh and bone. And the pain inflicted by words can be every bit as royal as a blow to the body.
There are also those who believe they are justified in hurting people who hold different opinions. To them, every disagreement is a war of words, and to the victor goes everything. So they embarrass, belittle, and mock others. They invent degrading names for their opponents. It is a war to them, and the worst thing one can do in a war is lose. They use their words to conquer others, to force them into submission, all in the name of righteous cause. They pay little attention to the pain they inflict or the resentment they cultivate. Soon, the other side feels justified in responding in kind, and the cycle of escalation continues.
Perhaps the worst of all are those who use hurtful words for selfish gain. They say all manner of harmful things, not because they believe them, but because they benefit from them. Whether it is for money, influence, attention, or a following, the damage their words cause can be immeasurable. Lives are turned upside down. Reputations are destroyed. People suffer, and yet they feel no guilt. What a strange world we live in. Who would have thought that a person could earn a living through outrage and cruelty, provided it was sensational enough? Even stranger is the fact that we have allowed it to happen. Since when did wrongdoing become so profitable? Since when did we place a price on our conscience? All it takes is a willingness to sell it, and many have done exactly that. The world is worse for it.
I know, some people might think I am soft, perhaps even weak for saying these things. But let me ask you a question. Are people meant to be steel? Are we meant to absorb every insult, every humiliation, every cruel remark without feeling anything at all? Is the world truly in need of people who are hard on the inside and vicious with their words? Is that really the kind of world we want to live in? I do not believe so. I believe we can do much better.
And so, I hope you will be mindful of your words. I hope you will be careful with what you say and how you say it. I hope you will become more conscious when you speak and more aware of what others feel. I hope you remember that at the end of your words is a human being, just like you. Someone who loves, who hopes, who fears, who has good days and bad days, who carries memories, dreams, and disappointments. I hope you understand that words can wound.
I hope you understand that words can change a person.
I do not write this so that you become afraid of speaking or fearful of your own voice. I write this so that you become mindful of how you use it, so that you consider the person standing before you, so that in some small way, you help make this world a little less painful. Most importantly, be careful whom you listen to. Not everyone who speaks deserves to be heard. People lie. It is one of the bitter truths you will have to learn to accept. So be careful whom you trust with your ears. Some people speak not because they have your best interests at heart, but because they have something to gain from your attention. Yours sincerely, a friend.